Alright, since I'm not very busy right now, I think I'm gonna go ahead and try to get the ultimate ending. Yep, that's right. The ultimate ending, final one. There shouldn't be any bugs that I let slip. I'm gonna do easy mode because I suck and I don't want to screw up. We've already read this, so I love the character design so much. It's awesome. What the hell am I gonna do though? Because there's not really much to do. I mean, I could gamble. Oh wait, no, I can't gamble because I gotta buy the gambling. I hate that. Gotta make sure I do this perfectly so I can get enough money to do the ultimate ending. That means actually go in the sorter, you bloody bastard. God, the thing fucked me up. I saw the little puppet thingy and that screwed me up. God damn. Okay, well, I just don't remember actually clicking on that one, but okay. Oh wow, the whole squad's here. Except for Frickbear, bro. To be honest, I haven't even started editing the good ending video.
Dun, dun, dun,
Too easy, 40 bucks.
Dun,
I could have gotten more, but I just don't care. I don't care enough to try that hard and be that sweaty, you know? Yeah, we've already heard all of this. So I know that Freddy gives the most money at 22, but I really don't want to have to deal with him. I mean, I know I can, but I really don't want to. Gotta think. I need a list of, like, who gives the most money out of all of them. Because I want money. I need money. Kind of need money. Not really, but I really, really, really want money. That's embarrassing. I almost got a full combo. Just take it. 15. Bonnie, I know, is 14,000 because of his question. Golden Freddy gives 4. Withered Freddy gives 22. You give 9. Endo gives 11. So, because, well, if I get Foxy, I might as well get Freddy. Because with Freddy, I could at least keep the cams up. I'll regret this, but I'm gonna get Foxy instead. Then Springtrap, this will leave me 20 bucks.
Come get your upgrade here.
Alright, awesome. Alright, I know exactly how to properly escape now. That's a lie, I don't, but one can wish. Oh, you morons. Morons just walked right by you, idiots. Why were both of my doors closed? Yeah, I don't know why both my doors were closed. That kind of cooked me. $34. Not my best.
La 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 la. Yay!
Need to get good at Fred Sweeper. Learn its crappy coding. Anyways, there's 2 people outside? It seems that they're arguing. If you knew what was good for you, you'd leave her to me. Neither of you have any idea what you're getting yourselves into here. What? So you can boss her around? Fat chance. You reek of ulterior motives. In fact, you reek in general. Jeez, why do you smell like that? What are you guys yapping about? Ah, there you are. Well, hello there, gorgeous. Yes, you're just who I wanted to see. Ugh. Hey, I was talking. Ladies first, Stinky. It's not like you had anything worthwhile to say anyhow. Explain, please. Oh boy, am I glad you asked. See, you've got a little something I want. Well, you got a lot, actually. But whatever that other stuff you brought home with you was, doesn't matter to me right now. You know that green, moldy bunny guy you salvaged? See, funny thing, he actually belongs to me. Under what circumstances? You know neither of you should be handling that thing. Listen, what was your name? Hi, I'm Ivy. Who the hell are you? Ivy, do I know you? Never mind. Anyways, I apologize if we got off on the wrong foot, but I only want to make one thing clear. Certain things this company are not to be trifled with. That rabbit is very much one of them. Do you mean Springtrap, or do you mean me? I understand. You're new around here. Consider yourself lucky that you still have time to change course. Being around as long as I have, I know I have my fair share of regrets if I were in your shoes. Well, I would have loved to get out while I still had the chance. Are you threatening him? I'm only warning you, both of you. If you continue down this path, touching things that should not be touched, I feel you won't be happy when they come back to bite you. You would know a thing about bites, wouldn't you? Excuse me? Oh, come on, what's with that look? It was just a joke. Oh well. You get the picture, don't you, Ivy? You've got 2 choices here. You could go along with me, or you could bore yourself to death with whatever that guy's got planned. I have a feeling you'll make the right choice in the end. And just like that, the mysterious white rabbit hopped, skipped, and jumped back into the darkness. Ew, good riddance. Listen, Ivy, was it? I like to believe you have good intentions with whatever it is you're doing here, even if I do not fully understand them. In fact, I appreciate that you brought that mask back with you. If you happen to find any more, I would love to take them off your hands. Just steer clear of that rabbit, will you? You'll be better off if you don't get your hands dirty. And the hooded man takes his leave as well. What is going on here? I barely got to say a thing, and they think I understand what's happening? I was hoping to get this over with. I got to deal with this crap. What's so important about this stuff anyways? Got a lot of work ahead of me. Google sucks, bro. I need to do all of this crap myself. $39.99, awesome. Well, I already have 2 flashlights, so might as well take the flashlight gang, basically. You have some patience, dude. Oh, jeez. I think the strat is just gotta get out of the main area and then make a run for it. Oh, that didn't happen last time, you... God damn it. Last time, they couldn't go behind that table, you... bro.
Dun 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 dun. Yahoo! Wahoo!
Luckily I know
Yay!
that this one, the individual from last night, is back. You know, I can't help but wonder, what is it you're trying to accomplish here? Is your boss giving you a bonus for these? Are you just curious what might happen? I just struggle to see what your motive is here. Especially when I doubt you even know what these things even are. The rabbit, for example. Do you know who or what exactly he is? Which one? The stinky green one? I don't know. I'm more concerned with the consequences freeing him and others will have. Consequences you clearly don't grasp the weight of. Listen, let me tell you about this friend I once knew. He was a bit rough around the edges, made plenty of mistakes, but he had a good heart. Always wanted to do the right thing, you know? And I liked that about him. Yet he was also horribly stubborn. He had this harebrained plan, and he insisted he'd do it all himself. His cross to bear, so he said. He became obsessed, fully submerged in his work. Maybe because he was in over his head, or maybe just to try to drown out his guilt. But soon he began meddling with forces far outside his control. Do you want to know what happened to him? He turned up dead, his brains splattered across the wall of his study. Maybe you won't realize it now. Maybe you won't even realize it until it's too late. But you'll come to realize these things were sealed away for a reason. And so, the man vanishes back into the darkness yet again. His stare seems to pierce the night through you as he walks away. He could be a little more straightforward. Even if he is a one of a kind, he may be leading me on a sort of cold trail. There's more to this, though. Isn't this great? As if I didn't have enough to do. Now this crap. If I hold up long enough, maybe I could finally get some more answers. Oof. Just realized I'm gonna have to do the Foxy minigame. 395248. Oh, speed ran.
Shocking, isn't it?
I get $70. Alright, let's just get the hairs pairs over with. Yeah, this is not one to do during the night. It pays decent, I'd say, but without, like, the money upgrade, I don't think it pays good enough. And we can get whatever the hell we want, but
Come get
what
your
will
upgrade
that
here.
be? Oh. Am I going crazy, or did I see that? Okay. Thanks. Oh, it's just too easy.
Hey, Pally. Yeah, you guessed it. The last guy was found dead again. Poor bastard fell victim to a lethal swirly. Anyway, I don't really got any survival tips for you or anything. You seem to have it pretty much down by now anyway. But what I do have is a gun. And I ain't meeting the same fate as those schmucks before me. You hear that, you pimp? You ain't want a piece of me? Well, come get some of this!
I love that phone call.
I'm getting
$31, it's better than last night.
of making these chimes. Yay!
Alright, so we're gonna get Plush Trap. Plush Trap's the way to go, because he gives a lot of money. It's a rap again. Alright, you jerk, give it up. What's your angle here? Excuse me? Don't play dumb with me. I know you're up to something. Do you really expect me to believe the whole newbie shtick, huh? Oh, some Uma just shows up someday and somehow knows exactly what to grab and exactly how to deal with it. I knew I shouldn't have trusted a weirdo lab rat. You're someone else. Because if you weren't, Springtrap would have gutted you like a fish by now. You listen here, you little sh**. I have more than enough that I already have to do. I don't even know anything about all of this. I just saw a job poster and somehow got this job. Oh, really? So you mean to tell me you don't know anything about this company's history? The Bite, the Big Bite, the Freddy Faz Cola recall, the MCI, none of that rings a bell. The hell are you talking about? Nothing. Surely you've at least heard of anything, right? You've heard the horror stories about the robots being alive, that's it. You mean to tell me you haven't heard of the single most infamous event in this company's entire history? I should have figured. After all, if you did, I doubt you would still be... You know what? Why don't I tell you about it? So this place. Pretty run down these days, huh? But that wasn't always the case. Back in the 80s, gosh, Freddy's was the place to be. Everyone and their grandmother wanted to hang out here. If you were a kid, you wouldn't be caught dead anywhere else. Well, you get what I mean. Kids loved this place. I'm sure you can imagine how big the crowds were here. But among those happy crowds, there were a few kids who weren't so happy. The lonely ones, the ones who had trouble making friends. They were there, they sat, far away from the crowds, all on their own, all sad and lonely. Till one day, a friend came their way. A man, one of the place's performers, actually. He loved putting smiles on kids' faces, so he'd seek out the loneliest ones he could find. And whoo boy, was he good at his job. He'd help them beat the arcade games, sneak them toys from behind the prize corner, stuff like that. The kids absolutely adored him. I mean, who wouldn't? Eventually, those kids' birthdays would come around. Nobody would show up, of course. That is, except for the man. Why, the long face, he'd say. Did you not like the gift I got you? Oh, silly me. You must not have found it yet. I should have known. Here, I'll show you to it. Follow me. They'd follow along. Of course, who would they be to not trust their best friend? He brought them to a back room and a corner of the pizzeria. Few ever looked, and few ever ventured to. Are you ready? Close your eyes, he'd say, as he ushered them into the room. They went in, he followed behind. And just as they open their eyes, slash. There were 4 children in total. The police never found any of them. The police never found the man either. Do you want to know the funniest part? That man, he's been right with you this whole time. That's right. You've been housing a killer in these walls this entire time. Bet you'll think twice about handling those possessed. I could have figured, I think. What? Doesn't make sense how much emotion these things have. And the other stuff? But MCI is a very predictable acronym. Sometimes I can be smart, you know. You total jerk. You really couldn't have led with that? Great. So this whole story was for nothing. Why did I even bother showing up? Okay, fine. No more dressing this up. Let me make this simple. Keep your hands off those robots. They're not yours to keep. Deflated, the white rabbit returns to the darkness. Could have guessed most of this stuff. That stinky green rabbit they call Springtrap seems to have someone inside of his suit. Something tells me that's not the first time something like that happened. Perhaps the rabbit wouldn't mind me taking a peek at the rest of her list. Almost seems like she doesn't want them anymore. Anyway, there's only one more, right? What's going to happen? I can't really guess. Oh, I don't want to do this mini game. Huh, took you long enough. I'm glad to see you found your way here again. What are we doing here? Is it someone's house? It's just getting weird now. Hey, I don't know any better than you. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for if you search hard enough. Either way, good luck. And don't bite off more than you can chew. Huh, that's new. Wonder why he gives the most. Oh. Oh, you saw that too, right? I don't want to deal with this guy. Awesome. Awesome. Just how kind of you.
Hey, it's me again. Congratulations on making it to the end of the week. You seem real wise with the security stuff by now, so I'll just leave you to it. But just don't forget to check out the shop and buy something if you find yourself struggling with anything. Oh yeah, I actually did end up dying last night. The bullet ricocheted off of Freddy's head and right back into my skull. So my soul is trapped inside this phone now. You have fun with your last shift.
Jesus Christ. One death, that's not that bad. I mean, for easy mode, it kind of is, but, you know. Well, it seems that despite our best efforts to warn you, you still wound up seeing this thing through to the end. Seriously, what is your deal? Are you just doing this for fun? You didn't make anyone happier. All you did was tick us off. For once, I agree with her. This really accomplished nothing. Our goals are fundamentally incomplete. If this was your way of finding a compromise between us, I'm afraid it was all in vain. If you want to do anything good with what you've collected here, you'll need to choose between us. Well, she's not gonna side with you, that's for sure. Though I also doubt she'll want to side with me either, considering all the stuff I said last night. But hey, water under the bridge, eh? You've got 4 lovely little animatronics here. Why don't we let bygones be bygones and make the most out of all of them? I'll be sure to reward you handsomely if you do. If you're smart, you won't fall for such an obvious bribe. Listen, I understand that we may have gotten off on the wrong foot, but you do still have one last chance to do something good here. Hand over those masks, and you'll never have to hear from either of us again. Then you'll be free to do whatever it is you're trying to do here. You make the right choice? If you... who's that? The man who employed me? Wah! Is something the matter? No, everything is not alright. When were you gonna tell me about these files, huh? Files? What files? Is there another guy with you? Here, you should be able to hear him now. Hi there, Mr. Bossman. Hey, chump, it's me, Hey, wait a second. I recognize that voice. You're that creep who's been loitering outside my restaurant. And you, the other guy. You two are trying to swindle my employees away, aren't you? You're the one who's decided to keep this walking corpse of a brand alive. I have to say, you're certainly living up to everything I expected you to be. Ah, some nerve. Don't think I can't see what you're trying to do here. You're trying to get my employee to do your dirty work for you, when the only person they do unpaid work for is me. Now get lost before you cost me any more of my time. My employee needs to get back to what really matters here. Making me rich! Oh, what really matters? He snatched the phone right out of your hands. If you cared about what really mattered, you wouldn't have bought this company in the first place, dragging on its miserable legacy, all for a couple pennies. You're absolutely despicable. Shh, yeah, not to mention nowhere near as charming as the old owner. Quiet, you're not part of this. Come to think of it, I wouldn't exactly call you charming either. You're both obnoxious. Oh, please. You wouldn't know the first thing about what makes a good manager. Do either of you have any idea what kind of decisions I have to make? Like just last week, my favorite pizza place jacked up the price on their garlic powdered pizza. So I had to fire half my staff to maintain a profit. You own a motor oil, angels... Okay, I'm not reading that. Twitch your eyelid briefly, watching the scene unfold in front of you. Think about your actions over the past few days. You wonder why you even went through any of it. Why you took on so much unnecessary extra work for this job. And for what? Just a job for money? Clench your teeth. Everybody's playing you for a fool, keeping you just enough in the dark so you'll help them. Nobody's telling you anything. You just want money. And some answers you could have done. You could have done what you wanted to alone. But maybe the answer you seek are closer than you realize. Hand drifts into your coat, awkwardly looking for somewhere to put it. And that's when you feel it. Those files you bought earlier. You don't know who Talbert is, but without even opening them, you can sense it. The history everyone hid from you. Until now, if you're only a few turns of the page away from the context you seek, then why don't we read them together? Company's new president is putting in one hell of an effort to save what little we have left before the sale goes through. All the documents in this folder were supposed to be destroyed. I was the one who put in charge of destroying them. But screw him. I've put up with being a corporate slave long enough. People deserve the truth. And even if it costs me my job, even if it costs me everything, they'll get it. This folder contains everything, documentation on every single tragedy the company so desperately wants to cover up. Do with it what you will, Clark. Children disappear. Parents blame local diner. June 26, 1995. Police report. Location: Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. Date: redacted. Persons of interest: Henry Emily, Ralph Callahan, William Afton. Do not let them find out about the murder robot bunker. Illusion disc. Be careful. Hostile. Log entry. September 12th, 2004. We've been hemorrhaging money for close to 2 decades now. Our cost-cutting measures bought us some time, but it certainly didn't do any favors for our reputation. By all means, this company is a sinking ship, but I'm its captain, and you know how the saying goes. The fact of the matter is that my job here is far from over. Those spirits are still trapped inside my machines, and if this company goes under, they'll still be there. At first, I found this very concept of this almost impossible to fathom, but it's thanks to, well, let's call him a friend, that I've finally begun to wrap my head around it. In fact, that same friend seems to know how they can be set free. It does pain me to do this to my own creations, but it's what needs to be done. I've seen the pieces. The pieces have been put in place. Things will be made right soon enough. Log entry. September 17th, 2004. It didn't work. I was so sure that it would. Everything was set up properly. The execution went exactly how we planned it. It should have worked. Why didn't it work? I've begun seeing them here. Out there. Everywhere. Around the corners, down the hallways, shadows dancing in the fringes of my vision. Even in the corners of my own home. Anywhere the light doesn't reach, these 4 have had their bodies laid to rest. Their killer has long since faced justice for what he's done. Their cages have been reduced to nothing but ash. By all our knowledge, there isn't anything more they could need, and yet this puzzle hasn't been completed. At first I thought, what more could they want? But no, that isn't the question we need to be asking. I've worked with plenty of children, and if they want something, they'll let you know. Bless their little hearts. No, what I should be asking is, if the picture isn't complete, then what's the missing piece? I'll need to dig deeper. Log entry. October 24th, 2004. I finally found it. My hands are shaking as I write this. Perhaps I should calm myself, but I find myself unable to wait to document this revelation. There's one last loose end we had yet to tie up. Someone we had forgotten about. I'll be doing this one on my own. My associate has been of great help, but I do not wish to burden him with this. After all, this has always been my cross to bear. It's entirely possible that I won't make it back to tell the tale, but that does not concern me any longer. As long as those 4 can finally move on, as long as she can move on, it's time I finally tie this last loose end. Happy 10th, Cassidy. Poor Henry. He never did make it back to tell the tale. Hey, Ivy. Buddy. What do you think you're doing here, huh? Come on, old pal. You know a little watchman like yourself shouldn't be sticking their nose in confidential company files. Why don't you just hand over that little old folder, and things can go on just as they should, yeah? After all, I'm sure you wouldn't want to end up like Henry. You, aren't gonna give it back, are you? Alright. Alright, I get it. I see what you're trying to do here. You think, by collecting all of these artifacts, by bringing them all together in one place, you could save everyone, don't you? Free all those poor little souls, and destroy everything we've built up here in the process. Well, have you considered? Maybe things are better this way? Come on, Ivy. You see it too, don't you? They love it here. Those poor kids. Who knows what waits for them on the other side, am I right? But here, they've got friends to make, games to play, smiles to bring. And somehow, you think that's a bad thing. You know what? Maybe you just don't have the right perspective on everything. Here, Ivy. Why don't I show you? Survive. I really do hate to do this to you, you know. You were one of my favorites. But hey, I think I know a way I can make it up to you. How about a little trip down memory lane? God. This is just like... This is just like WarioWare. Oh, God. Oh, God damn it. Level up! Oops. Gotta make it to 20. You like my skull PNG? I didn't want to do a cartoon skull. Oh, jeez. Yeah, my, let's be... Don't ever do that again. We could keep playing like this forever, you know. Well, we as in me and the other kids. I still kinda have to kill you. Oh, you are one ugly bastard. Yeah, this is just WarioWare, but I'm gonna fail miserably. I failed again. I hate that match game. fucking suck at Minesweeper, but I somehow did that. I never actually used the... Never actually used the dog, dude. I just picked him up once. Boss stage!
Oh, golly gee whiz, Ivy is so good at this game. Wow, that's amazing. She didn't die once. Wow, I'm so impressed.
Thought I was gonna be able to, get more upgrades. It seems like no matter how hard I try, you just won't let me have my way, huh? Gosh, you really are stubborn. I don't want this all to end. I don't want my friends to leave me behind. I know what I've done is selfish. I know it's wrong, but I couldn't let Henry take away the only friends I've ever known. I couldn't let you get in the way of me keeping them here. I told the others there was nothing waiting for us after this, but the truth is, I don't know what's going to happen to us when we move on, when we reach the other side. And the thought of that, it terrifies me. What if there's nothing? What if after everything we've done, it's just black, total nothingness, an unending void, an eternity where I can't even find comfort in my own screams? I can't go there. I can't be forgotten. I can't be left behind. Can't it just stay this way forever? Hey, everything will be okay. I may not feel the pain you feel, but I feel how bad this place is. I know you have friends still, but after all that I did, would they even still want to be my friends anymore? They'd love to be with you again, even hold your hand. I know it won't be easy. Saying goodbye to progress is never easy, but sometimes it's the only way to move forward. Find the strength and give a good push. As long as you have ambition, grit, a curious eye, and a powerful mind, you will succeed. I promise. Do what you think will be good. Be a good person. You're right. It isn't right to keep them all down here. It isn't right to keep myself down here. Whatever's there for us after everything's over, they're still my friends. At least I still believe that. Still, I don't like saying goodbye. I'll see you again someday, won't I? Every day is a chance for surprise developments. Now go on, before I start talking about how I'm broke. Oh, that's... never mind. It's time to go. Guys, do you see that above the pizzeria? Huh? $1,000,000 coffin. Wow, these credits look a little different. A little offset. My day at Freddy's. Isn't it crazy to think that these soundtracks are from Jackbox? Fria's Springtraps includes Annabelle snapped out of her obsession and reconnected with some of her old friends. She's become more involved in their fandoms now. The boss was able to secure a huge insurance payout after his establishment went up in flames. He wonders why he never tried burning the place down himself. Ivy then moves on, leaving Frickbears in the past. She still wishes for a better sleep schedule. What great artwork. I just go to a garden. Awesome. Wow, I really did it. The end. Yeah, I got some new things. I made $324. I died 3 times. Phew. What a ride, huh? Oh, right. Let me take this off first. Hi there, Ivy. Recognize me? Sorry for not showing myself sooner. I'm sure you're wondering where that little voice in your head was coming from. And, sorry about those 2 times I killed you, too. But hey, all's well that ends well, huh? Either way, it seems like what you said to Cassidy really got through to him. Him and the others have all departed now. Which I suppose means I'd better be on my way, too. I can only imagine how happy my dad will be once he sees us all again. You know, I guess all of this is to say, you're a real cool person, Ivy. Thank you for taking this journey with us. Well, whatever. Tell me if I should do the custom night stuff, since I have 5 stars now. Anyways, thank you for watching. See you later.